This podcast may contain adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I am your host who gets no geographical information at all, me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right, and I give it when it's needed.
And we're coming to you from that little trailer park is Brazoria a city or a county? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I don't know.
In Brazoria.
Yes, and Brazoria is tiny.
Is this
right?
geographical information?
Well, I mean, it's less than 3,000 people. You know, it's tiny, and it's along the Brazos River. There you go.
Brazoria. Brazos. Look at
that. Yuck. Yes. So.
That was nothing. Mind your business.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Yes.
Woo.
Yes.
Recording early on a Sunday.
Yes. Yes, we are.
We just got back from church. We praised God. What?
Dude, you don't even know where a church is.
Actually, that's a lie. I drive past one down the street all the time. Right down there. So,
There's
yes.
a church down there? I'm just kidding.
I think that's where we vote. No, we vote at the school.
I don't know. Well, like before we moved, we did vote at a church.
We did vote at a church.
You know.
Jesus was watching our votes.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he cared who we voted for.
I don't think he cares I'm still alive. Let's just go there.
I mean, you could have a point.
You got to go work. You got to go work at the toilet bowl factory today. So
yeah,
we are recording early and preparing for our trip, which we are going to have next week. And
yes,
we are going to. What was that?
It's like next week. End.
Well,
and I was like, technically, it's this week because the week starts on a Sunday.
Oh. Well, we're planning for our upcoming trip this week.
Are we planning for it, or are we just winging it like always?
No, I think we've already planned. We know we're going.
Yes.
We know who we're staying with.
Yes.
And we know what we're doing.
Yes. I mean, that's a given.
And we'll be going to Muddin for the Cure at River Run, ATV park or off-highway park or off-road park. I don't know the technical term. Down in Frankston.
Is it Frankston? I thought it was Jacksonville.
Same thing. Around here, it's on the same level.
It's all together.
I know that we go through Frankston and then we're there. We don't actually get to Jacksonville.
Okay.
Now, people coming from the south probably go through Jacksonville and never get to Frankston. You see how that works?
Oh, I see. So we're in a big middle of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Down there by and I believe it's pronounced Neches River. Neches. Neches.
I don't know.
Anyway, so how was your week?
My week was good. It was good.
Anything you,
I just now learned when I was kind of looking up, something to say other than, Brazoria's on the Brazos, which I was going to say anyway. You were like, oh God, we never get any kind of geographical, no nothing,
so
no notable
hosts,
people, no nothing. What?
As host, we have certain jobs and certain roles to fill. Let's just say if we were up in a booth and doing NFL commentary for, let's just say, a big network, which we could possibly do.
Oh, we'd be great. Feel we'd be great at it. Yes,
you would be play-by-play, and I'm color commentary. Yeah, so I have a role to fill, right? And you have a role to fill.
Yes,
and describing where we're from. I say it, you describe it. Your job, not mine.
Okay. Well, I mean, the only notable person that was from there.
Before we say this, you were surprised I knew what.
That's where I was going with this. I was shocked that when I was trying to pronounce the last name of this person that they had listed from Brazoria, you knew how to say the last name and what it stood for. And I was like, holy fucking shit, look at the big brain on you.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I was shocked. What was her name? I wanted to.
Her last name is all I remember.
Well, I know. I was trying to remember what her first name was.
Oh, like Cassidy.
Oh, Sophie.
Oh, I was close.
So, and I was like, Herzog. And you jumped right fucking in.
Diamonds.
And I was like, look at fucking you.
I know.
Diamonds. And that's funny that you knew that, because diamonds are a girl's best friend. And it seems like I should have known that. Totally different.
Here's the thing about diamonds, and any guy out there who's going to buy their wife or girlfriend or fiance a diamond, diamonds are not as rare as they want you to believe.
Oh, absolutely.
And diamonds mostly now are also lab grown. They can lab grow diamonds.
Yes.
And that's where we get the different colors. You get a lot of natural colors, but you can get these fancy blue and red and all these special lab grown diamonds now. Mm-hmm. But diamonds aren't as rare as they want you to believe.
No, they're not.
There is really one company in charge of diamonds, and they hoard them, and they only let so many out. That way their value stay, because diamonds are nothing but carbon, and carbon's everywhere.
Yes.
Well, I didn't want to burp into the microphone.
It's fine. Yes, but it was just shocking to me that you just like, bam, you knew it, just spewed your information and your knowledge out.
I watch a lot of documentaries. And you know that, because when you come home from the toilet factory and I'm in bed, it's always some kind of documentary.
Yes. So I
like to stay educated.
I'm impressed.
I mean, if I got stuck out in outer space and had to travel, I mean, I know my way around. I'll watch I watch a lot of stuff.
You know what planets you can go close to and what you can't. Yeah. I get it. I understand.
They recently discovered the largest star in the known universe, what we can see. And it can hold about 1 million suns. The thing is gigantic.
Wow.
If it was in the center of our
star,
if it was in the center of our solar system, it would reach its boundaries would reach Saturn. That's how big it is.
Now, what is the difference between a star and a planet, though? Especially one that's that big.
Oh, wow. And this is what people listen to us for, I'm sure.
History.
But like Jupiter's a gas giant and a failed star. So it's like Saturn. It just didn't have enough mass to ignite and become a star, because that's all a star really is just gas under pressure, and it ignites and it causes basically a nuclear reaction. Okay. All right. And I know astrophysicists out there and all that, I know that's not technically it, but coming from a retarded guy, that's just, it's where we're at.
Okay. So if they are continuously combusting or whatever, they're a star. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and planets like the first four, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, those are rocky planets. That means we can stand on them.
Oh, okay. All
right. But
gotcha.
Not always without dying. The pressure on Venus is so intense and the heat is so intense, we wouldn't survive more than like a couple of seconds. And of course, on Mercury, we can't stand on it because it's so close to the sun. We would just be, burnt. And Mars we could stand on. You okay?
Yeah.
Mars we could stand on and live on, but we'd have to have a suit.
Oh, okay.
Until they terraform it and it becomes habitable.
Like a zoot suit or
one with a mask though. Okay. Didn't you watch Total Recall? It's totally doable.
Oh yeah. I mean, they just built this dome around where they wanted to live. They didn't have to have masks.
And that was fun with science. Which is not related to fun with flags.
Absolutely. I get it.
Okay, anyway. What else you got
there
going on?
was something that we actually were going to talk about. What was it? I cannot remember. You're like, oh, that's a perfect topic.
How good your mom looks naked?
No. What was it?
What did it have to do with facelifts when we were talking about facelifts?
No, but we can talk about facelifts.
Oh.
So you sent me a picture. Apparently someone had a facelift
related to me
that I know
yes.
and recognize when I see pictures or see them. I know this person.
I hope so.
And then you sent me a picture because I've been talking, I'm getting old. I need a facelift, or pull up here, pull up there, or whatever.
I can get you diapers.
And no, wrong kind of pull up.
Oh.
And so you sent me a picture talking about, now do you really want a facelift? And I'm like, well, I mean, they'll probably look better when it's over, because
she looked like she was involved in a gang robbery.
Always end up with like black eyes and stuff like that. And
she had a black eye. And another black, and her whole face was black, so bruised. Yeah.
I did not recognize this person until a week later, and you told me who it was, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I didn't even know. I didn't know.
It looked like she got her ass whooped.
It definitely did. I mean,
and you're going to say yes, aren't you?
I mean,
baby, they rip your skin off your face.
I know what they pull it back. The procedures. I got an idea. That.
I can use staples or some Scotch tape, whichever you prefer. I'll just pull that shit back.
Probably tape.
You tape?
Yeah.
Staples would be more permanent. Get a staple gun.
I mean, we could, but that would probably hurt worse than the tape. But just
for
I might be okay with the tape.
Just for a minute, though. No. You get used to them being in there, although they might rust in the shower. I don't know. We'll have to get a tetanus shot to go along with it, okay?
Okay. But that's not it.
What else?
I wish I could remember.
This is horrible.
I know. It's always horrible.
It's
no
horrible.
matter what we do.
Show's always horrible.
Always horrible. What did you do?
I just worked on the side-by-side, getting it ready for the trip. Mm-hmm. I went and got the oil changed in the truck. Nobody cares about that.
Oh, my God. And let me tell you, so I was completely shocked. I borrowed your truck yesterday to move some stuff around because I no longer have my truck. But as long as the family has one truck, we're good.
We're good.
Right? So I borrowed your truck yesterday, and I was so shocked and surprised when I got in it, and it was full. The gas tank was full.
I know my baby needed to make a drive. I'm trying to take care of you, and it's not a gas tank in this truck. It's a fuel tank.
Okay, whatever. It still holds some sort of petrol.
Holds. It's a diesel.
I know what it is.
For the guy who invented that engine.
Okay. I know what it is.
I'm educated.
Apparently you're too educated now.
Dang.
You're just becoming annoying. No. Anyway, no, I was shocked and surprised because I've used your truck before. And nothing like that's ever happened.
Well,
so
if I know you're going to need it, I'm going to try to take care of you. Most of the time, you just jump on in it and go wherever you want to go. And then you're like, I ain't got no diesel in it.
That's not true.
Or as the woman talks, I ain't got no gas in it.
I ain't got no gas in it. Which is funny because now everybody says that. No matter what happens, they ain't got no gas in it. Oh, my God. And what is up with the cars like catching on fire? We seen probably... No, one was a Jeep, one was some sort of SUV. On the way to and from our trip yesterday, we seen so many vehicles on the side of the road. Some of them had police and fire trucks and stuff around them.
I hope the fire department's there if they're burning.
Well, I mean, a few of them didn't have, but they had already burnt and had their stuff finished. But like the front engine compartment was just toasted. And most of the hoods were up or off or whatever. What is up all of a sudden? Is that happening? Is that a thing now?
Oh, no, I haven't seen a car fire in a long time.
Well,
but typically the ones I see are from electric cars.
No, like I said, Jeep, SUV, none was Tesla.
No?
None. Absolutely.
Good job, Elon.
Yes. Good for you. Got the little bugs worked out, I guess.
We hope.
Yeah.
Since we're all going to be driving electric cars in 2035.
Not me.
I ain't selling my truck. I ain't doing it.
Do you think I'm selling mine? Hell
Not after we paid $1 million for it.
Exactly. That's what contribute. I want to.
We contribute.
We. It's I got a pet peeve with you.
No.
Okay.
No pet peeves. This is a pet peeve free podcast.
No.
Shit.
You say we. Why? When do you say we? When you're talking?
Ever since we got married.
Bullshit.
Well,
bullshit.
Bullshit.
When you're talking to your friends or your whatever, you're always me, I. And I'm like, what
always talk about you.
No.
Oh.
No, that's not what I mean.
I'm going to need you to use this in a sentence with a direct example.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Ready. Done.
So your friends were discussing about going this weekend to the
Run for the Cure.
Ride for the Cure.
Yes.
And
that's actually, I'm going to interrupt. We haven't had rain, so this is going to be more of the Dust Bowl for the Cure. So we need to dress appropriately. Please continue with whatever example of degrading me you were going to do.
It says Ride for the Cure, mud something.
Right.
But it's not going to be mud whatever. It's going to be dust whatever.
Yes.
So your friends are talking about, okay, who's going? When are we going? Blah, 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 right? And you are like, I am. And then, wait.
Okay.
And then
I thought it was my turn to talk. My bad.
Then your friends are like, well, we are, and us as well, and we, and are you fucking going by yourself?
I am not.
But every time you talk to your friends about anything like that, it's always me or I. It's not us or we or our.
I get it. I get it. Now, in my defense,
yes.
I means us, me means we. To me it does. When I say I mean us, and it's not. Wow, really.
Well, you would be hurt if I did something like that.
Because
all
I
the
know
time.
you means us.
No.
Unless you specifically say I and me only.
When I talk about going somewhere that we are doing, I always say we or us, something like that.
So are
and
we
you
going?
Don't.
And when did this happen?
Last week.
A specific conversation, maybe was it the moonshine supplier or somebody else?
Yes, it was the moonshine supplier, the prom king and queen, the friends that
you're talking about the group chat.
The group chat.
Are you in on that?
Yes.
Then I need to make sure I rephrase my language.
No, the thing is, you in 15 years, it's always been like that.
Okay,
when we're going, we're going to see one of the kids or whatever. Oh my God, you'll never be trained. Never, never.
Exactly.
It's always I, me. Like when we're going to meet friends for lunch or see the kids or whatever, you're like, hey, here, take my phone and text them and say, I'm on my way. What the fuck? Am I chopped fucking liver? I'm sitting right here. Yeah, you're on your way, but am I not included in this?
Hold up a hand when I can talk. I just
I'll
got a
let
flag
you go.
over there, like red for shut up, green for talk.
I always say I always say us, we're on our way.
Okay. I get.
You hurt my feelings when you do that, and
apparently
you do that a lot.
No shit. Apparently, feelings are involved with I, me.
Yes.
I am under the assumption, and this is just it's more innocence than it is anything else. I'm under the assumption when I say I, they know we. Because, and hear me out on this, we have been married for 15 years.
Right.
And you always go where I go. Unless specifically notated, you will not be going.
Right.
So when we made the plans to go to this, we made those plans. They asked, are you coming? I said, she sure is, because that's my woman. My exact words.
Nope.
And so when I'm like, I honestly mean we. No, I do. And years and years and years ago when we met, when you chased me around the bar.
Didn't happen, y'all.
It did happen. And they know if they listen to every podcast, they know you chased me around twice. Twice you chased me around a bar.
What?
Look, that's not the important conversation right now.
Okay.
The important conversation is when we met.
Yes.
I informed you.
Now you're weeing.
Well, because you and I'm talking to you, and I can't say I met myself. Can I?
Whatever.
When we met,
yes,
I informed you that one of my personality traits
is very selfish.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't go that far.
No, I believe that's what you said. I'm a very selfish person.
I don't remember
and you really
using
are.
I am. But I don't mean to be.
But you would think you would loosen up and tend to.
I thought I have.
No,
I just didn't know I and we was a delicate information center of this marriage.
Well, do you want me to start doing that? No, you would be hurt if I
because you're not a selfish person. I don't expect it from you. I know how giving you are.
You're saying you're not selfish either, and you're still doing it.
No, I've told you I'm selfish. Not as much as I used to be.
That's not true.
That is true.
No, it's not.
I have shared a house with you for 15 fucking years.
Let me tell you how unselfish
you
are.
do that. You
okay,
so hang on. I need something to write this shit down with.
Why do you need to write it down?
Because apparently some behavioral modification is needed. I might have to call Dr. Phil, or I don't even know who else is a famous.
I think you're way past Dr. Phil.
Oh, I'd run him out of A would be his top rated show.
First of all, he's not even a doctor. He's really not a doctor.
Oh, like Bill Nye's not a science guy. Same thing, right?
No, I mean, he might be a science guy.
No, he's a
whatever.
weatherman.
Okay, but anyway, Dr. Phil, technically, no kind of doctor whatsoever. None.
Okay.
None. But
anyway, I would still be on TV and still be one of the highest rated episodes. But you know what? You go ahead. You go ahead.
You are correct. So this past weekend, and this past week, not this weekend, the last weekend and the beginning of last week, I made up several different flavors of wings.
You did great.
So we could eat them or whatever, right?
Oh, okay.
And so they sat in there for I don't know, a couple of days, and then I decided to take some to work.
Okay.
And I told you that I had taken some to work. Now, out of all the wings come whole, so I half them to make wings like you would get.
Why are they taking one wing and cutting it into two parts and then saying there's wings? Why? You know what? That's not about anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it's real funny because now you got two parts to one wing, but they're saying, "Oh, look, now you have two."
Right.
So
never seen
just
a chicken
doubles.
With 4 wings. I'm just
exactly.
Saying.
It just doubles everything.
I'm not trying to get us off subject, but you go ahead.
Anyway, so I make these wings up, and they sat in there for a couple of days, and I made a lot.
You did a good job.
Let's see. There was 14, 28, 28 total solid one-piece wings. Then I cut them, which doubles that, which
56,
makes it a lot. Right.
Okay.
So now we have 56 parts. I take 6 parts of these wings one day for lunch. And I tell you, I talk to you at lunch every day.
Every day.
And I tell you, that's another thing that we can talk about too.
Okay, let's do it.
So I tell you that I had taken these 6 parts of chicken wings for lunch. And you're like, no, I was going to eat them. Don't eat my chicken wings. What the fuck?
You made them for me.
So if I make them for you and there's that many, I can't have any?
I don't have a problem sharing.
No, apparently you do. That's how selfish you are.
You
don't even want to share them when there's 2 containers full of chicken wings.
Green flag.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
My turn?
Go ahead.
It's not that I didn't want to share.
Yes, apparently it was.
No, it's not.
But
the truth, here's the deal is because I know they set for a couple of days. I didn't want you to have the impression that I didn't want to eat them. I look forward to them. It's sometimes in my job at the bubblegum factory, I have to take customers out to lunch, and I get a big lunch, and I come home and I'm not that hungry.
I understand.
And I look at the wings and I'm like, wow, I bet those are delicious because mama could put a skull on some chicken.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
The whole point of that was I didn't want you to think I was not going to eat them after your valiant, hard work that you put in there. And I know they were seasoned with love, among other things.
Yes.
And that that was my way of telling you, thank you.
Don't eat my chicken wings.
It was not like don't have any. It was just like don't assume you have to eat them all because I am going to get to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
I know. There was 2 Tupperware bowls. Is Tupperware a thing still? I don't know. Remind me to can a fart and put it in the refrigerator later. We'll see how fresh it stays. You had 2 containers of them.
Yes.
And I just wanted you to know I'm going to get to them.
Okay. And I'm not saying.
So when I say what I meant, I know what I said. Okay.
Yes,
But what I meant was you don't have to eat them all because I will get to them. Not that you can't have any. Of course you can have them. You cook them. They're half yours. Okay, we can eat those. And I'm going to say we from here on out, no matter what I mean, it's going to be we, us, and our. Okay, that's my pronouns. That's how I identify. I am now we, us, and our. And that's the way you got to, from now on, that's the way you're going to talk to me. We, us, and our. Okay, I'm done.
I love it.
I'm done. We, us, and our. Anybody listening, when I get to your shop, we, us, and our. That's it. We, us, and our.
Okay, love it.
I'm just telling you, I'm putting an end to it. Solving the problem of feelings right there.
Okay, now it's being recorded, but I promise you it won't happen. It might.
We, us, and our.
It might occasionally. It's not gonna happen. But anyway.
Are you gonna live?
But anyway.
Oh, sure.
So also,
okay.
Do you ever what?
Do we, us, and our? You're going to start referring to me properly from here on out. Yeah, you're going to.
Do you?
No. Do
you?
We, us, and our.
Go to the bathroom at work.
I do.
Do you drive from one place to another at least once a day at work?
I do. Not every day. Not every day.
Okay. I mean,
I know where this is going. I'm ready for this one. No, I'm ready for this one.
Yeah.
No, I'm starting this story.
Okay, you go right ahead.
So earlier this week, I was at a bubblegum wrapper. And we were doing some testing on some bubblegum wraps.
Bubblegum
wrap. I work at a bubblegum factory. They are working on the wrappers. That's how this works. Okay.
Go ahead.
Goat head. We, us, and our was... no. I'm telling you, I'm done. We, us, and our was doing some testing. Are you going to live? Can I finish the story? Excuse me. Can we, us, and our finish the story? Thank you.
Oh, my God. You're killing me.
Well, not soon enough. Apparently.
Okay.
We, us, and our was testing it. And we, us, and our.
Just tell the fucking story and quit doing that. Jesus.
I can't. We, us, and our can't.
Come on. Do it.
Oh, not funny no more, honey. You're not laughing.
Oh,
I was busy for 2 days. 2 days I was busy doing customer-oriented, saving my job type of work.
Okay.
Because we got to pay bills.
I understand.
We have to pay bills. And I didn't text her or call her at work for 2 days. Okay.
Yes.
Number one, you know how Patches can get. And Patches was right over me the whole fucking time.
Okay.
Tuesday it was, right? Tuesday.
Nope, Wednesday.
It was Wednesday.
I finally said something 3
Wednesday,
days into it.
She sent me you didn't actually say anything. She sent me a text that was very misspelled, poor grammar, and I looked at this text and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Is this bitch having a stroke?
Yeah, so I text her. I'm like, are you using speech to text? And she's like, no, I just want to know if you're reading my text messages. Where'd those feelings come from?
Because I haven't spoke to you other than the time I call every day at lunch. I take time out of my lunch, whether it's 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, to call you every single day.
And I appreciate that.
And that's the only time I had spoke to you.
Let me tell you about the time that we were at a customer lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Patches and some other customers, and I took my phone out.
Yes.
That's a no-no.
Well, sitting at the table, I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
I ride to and from these business lunches with him.
I just asked, can you just send me a text or whatever? Hey, really busy. I can't talk today or something. That's all I needed. But I hear nothing.
Sorry.
And I text you every day when I get up. I text you when I get to work.
You do.
And I call you at lunch every single day.
And now You will finish the story of when I get time, I just don't text or call you. I FaceTime you so that I can see your beautiful face during the day that I don't get to see until Saturday or Sunday.
And I get that. But a
but then
simple
it's like,
text.
I just got up. I want to talk. I'm drinking coffee.
A simple text, I can't talk today, or, something like that would have been nice. Or, hey, I made it home. You text me one time, hey, I made it home. 3 days. In 3 days.
I'm trying to be better on that. I'm making an effort on that.
A little booty hurt. I'm not going to lie.
I'll kiss it and make it better. I am trying to be better with letting you know I'm home. Although I don't think you care if I die or not. I mean, if I don't make it home, hey, life insurance, yay, party.
Whatever.
Get a new trailer, new mobile home, double wide.
I'm going to put wheels on this one.
Get a new set of tires for the house.
Yeah.
I know you were hurt, and it, in a way, and this is going to sound really weird, okay?
You were flattered.
In a way.
I mean,
because it still lets me know you care after 15 years.
Of course I care.
Well, sometimes, I don't get to see
much.
you. And you don't
I know.
Okay? And in our relationship over the past 3.5 years, we have not been physically as close because we don't see each other all week.
Exactly.
And I know. And that's why I try to FaceTime you and see your face. I know. That's why I want to see it.
Yes.
And every now and then, I'm just like, hey, does the bitch still love me? Does she? Is she there? Does she love me? Or is she just sending the same text? Good night, I love you. Good night, I love you. Good night, I love you. Sleep tight. Sleep, sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Good night. And I try to change that up too, because I just don't want you to go through your text messages at night and be like, oh, it's good night, sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart. Good night, sweet. The same thing over and over again. But there's only so many different ways you can say good night, right?
There is. And I get it. I was a little booty hurt about that too.
We are apologizes
for. Oh my God.
Okay. I apologize for you, for you being hurt and emotionally hurt. Okay?
I know.
It's great to know you're still technically human. Okay. You have feelings. I appreciate that.
Well, okay.
And I know where I went wrong.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Still working on the selfishness.
Okay. I get it. I get it.
Do you?
Really? And it's nice when you get older. You don't have to. You can be more selfish because we don't have kids in the house or anything like that. So everything we do, we do, it's not.
I know. And this is why, and I'm going to make this quick, and this is really probably none of anybody else's business, but this is why I would like for us to eventually, and when I say eventually, I don't need it today.
No, you want it today.
Oh, of course I do. But I'm trying to be grown. Would like us to have, some kind of mobile sleeping arrangements.
Yes.
Not only for when we go camping, we can have our time and we're not humping somebody else's trailer and rocking it all over the place.
Oh, okay.
And you can scream and do all the normal stuff you do when we're in the privacy of our own bedroom.
Okay.
But that maybe having that, we could have weekends where we take trips. Oh, I don't know. Let's just say someplace else together and spend time outside, you and I. This is where I want to start spending time with you at. A fishing trip somewhere. I'd like to go to Murray Lake and fish. I know you wanted to fish in that lake. It was a beautiful lake. Oh, yeah.
I hear that they have cabins on the other side of that.
Can I talk? And then I'll let you know when the time is. I'll hold up a flag, okay?
Okay.
All right? I just, I want to have some trips where it's not this group setting. Okay. I love this group setting. I love having fun, but I would love to get out, just you and I, and throw some lawn chairs out and do some fishing, maybe do a little bit of riding around, playing around, but just time where I have some time with you.
Right.
Our weekends right now, and I'm not complaining because I love being outside and I love riding. I just, we get the trailer, we hook it up, we drive a couple 100 miles away, we set up, we camp for the weekend, glamping, whatever. I'm tired of tents, done with tents. I'm old.
I get it.
I'm old.
I get it.
And we fish and we do some stuff. And the great thing about this is, I don't know where I was going with that.
It's okay. I've done the same thing before. I'm like, never mind. I don't even know.
But at a campsite or an RV park or somewhere like that, we could just do whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
But that's where I want to be. And I want to make that plan. Okay.
I know. Okay.
So what you and I need to do
is
sit down and figure out financially, what that payment's going to be. What we have to do to afford it. Do I have to sell my car because I drove it yesterday and I just don't know if I'm ready for that?
I am not pressuring you to sell your car
but I do
all.
want an RV, and does that have to come with getting rid of the car to get that? Does it?
But the thing is, we need to decide seriously. What do you want, a bumper pull camper? Do you want a drive RV type camper?
I think we could get more bang for the buck with a bumper pull or a fifth wheel. The truck's fine. And the truck will do it.
But where are you going to put the four-wheeler? You see what I'm saying? So
side by side, it's not a four-wheeler.
Where are you going to put that?
Do you have to have a lot of room?
I do not have. It's you and
I'm still looking at that Genesis Overnighter that had the big deck on the back.
Yes.
And I still think as far as bumper pull goes, that's probably our best bet.
I would agree with you, but at the same time, can we just... is that more feasible versus
no, because we could
pull a trailer. You see what I'm saying?
My Moonshine supplier was right in the sense that those come with more maintenance. Right now, I'm taking care of another engine. There's more oil changes. There's a different type of insurance on that.
I mean, I get it.
Right?
I get it.
That where instead of maintaining that and the truck, that I just maintain the truck.
Right. And
use it for towing.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
So that's where I would like to be.
Okay.
Now, those new are about $30,000.
Wait, I just feel...
And can I finish?
Yes.
Used ones that are more of an inside storage, more like the Moonshine supplier had before he got this trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick those up somewhere around between 10 and 15. Which is probably a more manageable payment.
The one that he had before. Right. But we have to look at the side-by-side fit.
You're right.
Because it's got new wheels on, new tires, not wheels, new tires. It's got the lift. It's, blah, blah,
So we
blah.
get some measurements. And maybe
Definitely.
you and I, in the next couple upcoming weekends or so, right? I'm telling you, I'm not that much of in a hurry, but maybe we could just start doing some window shopping on a Saturday, a couple hours a day on a Saturday.
Okay.
Go do some window shopping.
Okay.
And see what we like.
I mean, we do have things coming up in the holidays and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah.
Couple
but yes,
hours
we
a
can.
day
I'm
on a
saying
Saturday.
We can. It's fine. It's fine.
Huh.
Okay. There you go.
Well, thanks for listening to We Us Ours podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email us at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All complaints go to Trevor the intern.
You can also find us Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
With the exception being, I haven't posted videos in a week or two just because it's a lot of work and I was really busy and I just haven't got around to it. When we hit it big, because you're supporting us at Patreon/Me and Mrs. Always Right, where you get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes, that maybe we could go full time and I could put out way more content. Did you see how I rolled into that?
You fucking nailed it, honey. Nailed it.
KDFW Fox 4. I'd be a great newscaster.
I believe that's almost your calling, really.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm a great on-air personality.
You actually are.
I still
always got something to say about everything. And you know a little about a lot.
Herzog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still I want to try to reach into the realm of stand-up comedy, but I think my first failure on stage, I would just quit and jump off a bridge.
I don't think so. I feel that if you had people that go, it's more comfortable. You can look at those people and then not really make fun of, but tell the funny stories about those people, and everybody else would just enjoy it. So
I hope so.
You know, I feel you should try it once.
Maybe someday. I'll write something. Maybe go do some improv. So
okay.
I love you and thank you.
I love you.
I'm sorry
too.
for being selfish.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, after 15 years of marriage, I'm used to it. It's fine.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
I love you too, honey.
All right. Bye.
Bye.